Disappointing day at the Arsenal. Really, really gutted. Spoke to so many Arsenal fans before the game, and when they said to me, how are you feeling about today, and I asked them that question as well, everyone kept on saying, I don't know why, but I think we'll do it. No one knew why, but everyone seemed to be optimistic, and I was one of them. And I guess Liverpool are just a brilliant team. They really, really are. Even without some of their star men today, they're just dominant. They really are dominant. And perhaps you can boil it all down to the fact that when you look at the midfield, we had Partey, who's landed in the country at midday. He's been here for 7 hours or something by the time he's, on the bench. By the time he came on, 9 hours gone by the time he came on, I don't know, whatever it was, but that's hardly good preparation. And other than that, it's Laca. Before the game, I was saying that, are we really going to play the back five, the front five, and the extra man in the middle to give us some defensive steel in midfield? Is that just going to be Laca? It doesn't really seem like what you should do against Liverpool. And I was talking to Daniel Bailey on his channel. A lot of you might know him as the blind gooner who used to be on AFTV. And in that, I said to him, well, what do we do? Do we sort of maybe push Ben White up into midfield? Because I personally didn't think Partey would, be able to play today. Obviously he did, but I was speaking before Ghana got knocked out anyway. And I thought to myself, or do we get Chambers to come in? Because just Laconga in midfield, that's tough. That's a tough gig. And looking at Fabinho today, what a player. He's just tidy, never makes a mistake, always in the right position, always nipping away at the opposition players. He's knows how to commit intelligent fouls where it's not enough to quite get a yellow. And I just thought, man, we need someone like him, and we need someone who's consummately comfortable on the ball. Laconga today, he tried, and I thought in the first half he did quite well. It seemed like he positioned himself more to the left-hand side of the pitch because obviously Tierney bombs forward and Alexander-Arnold comes down that flank, and it seemed like you can understand tactically if we needed anyone, a defensive midfielder, to be on either side, it was going to be on that side, and I thought he did all right. But on the ball, playing in that unbelievably crucial position, you need to be really comfortable on the ball. Often we see it with Arsenal, Ben White is the one to carry it out. It's one of the best ways to beat the press because they go for man on the press. If you can beat your man with the ball, if you've got the confidence and the ability to beat your man on the ball, well then it just defeats the whole press. Ben White didn't do that today, and that's been one of kind of the strongest ways Arsenal beat the press in the league that I've seen this season, and one of the reasons why I think we signed Ben White. He didn't do that today, and it was on Laconga, and Laconga just isn't as comfortable on the ball to do that. So Liverpool, I just kind of felt like they were dominant, to be fair. They got the press bang on, just didn't work for us. And then, obviously I've spoken about the midfield. Let's talk about Thomas Partey, man. I'm so gutted. That's a red card for him. It means in our next game, Xhaka and Partey, none of them are available. Here we are, Arsenal flipping fan base, celebrating Ghana getting knocked out of the AFCON. No offence to anyone from Ghana, it's not like we hate you, we just wanted Partey back. And we had him back for, how long was he even on the pitch? We've had him back for 20 minutes it felt like or something, and then now he's out for the next game. I'm just gutted, I'm so frustrated. And I'm not going to get onto Partey. It was slightly soft. Kanate on a yellow for Liverpool made a challenge. He didn't get a second yellow, and I kind of thought to myself, well, why did Partey? But the point is, Partey again. It wasn't a foul worth making. Just gutted now that he's going to be out. We've got such a midfield problem in the next game. Look, ultimately, when AFCON came round, and we decided to loan Maitland-Niles out, Arsenal knew that we're going to be short of midfielders. Look where we are in January now. We haven't signed any midfielders. And now our first choice couple of midfielders are out for the next game. And you think to yourself, come on Arsenal now, please pull your finger out, please sign someone, because the league is all we've got to play for now. It's top four or bust. FA Cup, awful performance in that, rightly kicked out of that competition by Nottingham Forest. The Carabao Cup, we've made a decent fist of it, but Liverpool are better than us. Simple as that. Even without Salah, even without Mane, they're better than us. And even without Alisson, in fact, they're better than us. And they've kicked us out. So now it's all on top four. I don't want Arsenal to go into league games and be without a decent midfield, because that's what it is right now, man. I'm just really, really hoping Arsenal pull their finger out. We've been linked with Arteta from Juve, we've been linked with Bruno Guimaraes, Leon, whoever it needs to be. Just please get someone in, even if it's a loan, whatever it is. We need a player with Xhaka and Partey out for the next game. You know, another thing that really frustrated me today was Lacazette, because I don't understand where he was playing. I won't get into that too much right now, because ultimately, look, you know, I kind of felt like no matter what he did, it's going to be a really tough day at the office. But even the chance that he did have in the second half, I think it might have been Sambi Lokonga that played a lovely, lovely pass to him. Come on, man, test the keeper. Did Kelleher have to make a save today? I haven't looked at the stats. I honestly don't know if Kelleher had to make a save today, and that's not good enough. Surely you've got to look at it as an Arsenal fan, as an Arsenal player, and say, all right, Alisson, one of the best keepers in the world, isn't there. Let's test this guy out. Pop a shot off. Obviously, we had the free kick hit the bar. That's unlucky, but there was just not enough pressure on the Liverpool goal. And do you know what as well? Like, another thing that I found really annoying today, if you were at the ground, you would have seen outside was absolute madness. Trying to get into the ground today was absolute madness. What you want on a cup tie is all of your fans in the ground. You want the opposition team to come out and you want it to make it feel hostile. You want them to kind of think that, oh, the crowd are up for this. And instead, fans were steadily pouring in because everyone was stuck outside. The reason for that is because it's not your ordinary crowd where it's season ticket holders who know exactly what they're doing. Their match ticket is loaded on their membership card. You just scan and go. Everyone gets in nice and easy. It's a quick queue. Here, some people have got paper tickets. Other people have got e-tickets on their phone. Other people have got membership cards. You know, it's not people that come regularly all the time, which is great. It mixes it up. I like that about the cup competitions. But the club, they need to do something about this. They need some consistency in how they issue tickets for these games so that everyone knows exactly where they stand. And, you know, even with the stewards, they don't know if someone's got a paper ticket or an email ticket or a membership card activated. They don't know how to help people. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. It was carnage outside. And listen, it translates to what happens out there on the pitch. It just means that people aren't in their seats. We can't, get a real atmosphere going on before the game. A lot of you people are gonna, there's no point getting in the comments and saying, oh, that's not why we lost. Obviously, I know that's not why we lost. We lost because Liverpool were better than us and we weren't incisive today. But I'm just saying, it's one of those things where you want it to at least feel like a cup tie. And it didn't. It just didn't feel like a cup tie. And it's just something I want to see the club improve on. Anyway, I'm not going to go on too much. Just need to go and make sure we win our next game and do absolutely everything in our power now to try and secure top 4. Check out my 5 at 5, which I release after every single game, the day after at 5 p.m. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Take care.